Why does it seem that many of the Hollywood elite are trying to put on t-shirts that say, "I'm with stupid"? Some of them are getting there pretty quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
Right now, there are actors and actresses that are quitting the business, or at least characters that they have played for years, sometimes decades, that are walking away from playing those characters. For no other reason than that they don't represent the same skin tone as the characters that they play. This is ridiculous. I can't imagine why you would even consider this to be a problem. First and foremost, if you're thinking about The Simpsons, no one has that skin tone. And if they do, they should see a doctor. When it comes to animation, this is an opportunity for professional pretenders, otherwise known as actors, should be able to represent just about anything or anyone. After all, being an actor, that seems like it's kind of a prerequisite. What I don't understand is that many of these folks have been playing these characters for a substantial period of time. Now, you can excuse Jenny Slate, who voices the character that she does on Big Mouth, for maybe only having a couple, 3 seasons of the show under her belt. I'm not sure if it's 2 or 3, but, you know, maybe she feels guilty about that. But when it comes to characters that have been around for a while, for example, the one that Kristen Bell plays, or for example, Cleveland on the show that he's on that's played by Mike Henry, or even Hank Azaria stepping down a few years ago for playing Apu. It's frustrating, borderline infuriating, that these people don't understand that part of their job is to pretend to be someone that they're not. Does this mean that we can only allow American actors to have American roles? That's going to cut out an awful lot of talent for Hollywood, because there are Australians and folks that are English that come here to act because they're less expensive. Does that mean Canadians won't be able to act in the United States, and vice versa? Where does this end? Again, this all comes down to dividing everyone into tiny little boxes. If you check the box that they're looking for, then you get a pass. Doesn't seem quite right, especially in an industry where you're supposed to pretend. To me, this is empty and hollow. If you've already earned millions of dollars from playing a particular character, you should have to return that money if you're overwhelmed with that kind of guilt. I also believe that this type of circumstance or situation will lead to over-representation of certain parties when it comes to making art in Hollywood or even elsewhere. I wonder if anybody ever thinks of that. Anyway, despite all this stupidity, my concern is greater than obviously just Hollywood. If we continue down this road, where will this end for anyone? Do you have to carry around a piece of paper with all of your different check marks, your verified check marks on it, like you do with Twitter or some other form of social media? Are you going to be required to carry papers? Because this is sounding eerily familiar. Now, I know a lot of people didn't grow up with actual history and were taught a worldview when they were in school. They also were not necessarily instructed on how to be critical in their thinking when they're presented information. It's easily verifiable to go back and look at the history of various countries that were brought under heel by a tiny fraction of their population. I would say you don't have to go that far back. Just back up a little bit right into the 1930s and focus on Europe. Maybe look at Germany. That might be something to do. Regardless, it's stupid. I'm concerned. Everybody else should be too. And if you're not, I'd like to know why. Because it doesn't seem like this is going to stop without somebody actually putting their foot down And there are no signs that's happening in Hollywood. None. I wonder who's going to be an adult. Anyway, thanks for stopping by for this short one today. I do appreciate your time. Take the time to support other independent creators. Make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands. Do that for at least 20 seconds. And until next time, have a great day.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.